Young Kodak, they don't like to see you in, and they want to see you in a penitentiary. What's up, guys? Chef from Off the Dome, back in for another short video. Here to talk about Kodak Black narrating Kendrick Lamar's new album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. By the way, it is officially the album of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go ahead and cop that album. It's probably going to be the best-selling album of the year, unless Drake or Taylor Swift drop something else. I don't see them beating Kendrick's numbers. Kendrick probably will have the biggest debut album of the year. He's going to be Future for sure. Jack Harlow's going to have a decent album, but Kendrick, bro, after hearing that thing, it deserves every sale, every stream it gets. Go listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, best album of the year. So, we're here to talk about Kodak Black. Kodak Black narrating this album was such an interesting thing to me. At first, I didn't understand it. Why would a street rapper like Kodak Black, who's been riddled in controversy, be on a Kendrick Lamar album? But then you have to think about it, why wouldn't he be? Kendrick's all about the Black Power experience, the conscious community, all that good stuff. And what better way to tie in an album, which the theme is basically his fight between himself, him overcoming the generation curses and doing better, him telling personal stories about himself, stories about his family, the fight of the LGBT community, the fight of Black people, the fight between brother and sister, the fight between couples, and We Cry Together with him and that actress going back and forth arguing the whole song. The whole album theme is basically overcoming, trying to break generation curses. Kodak Black, who's been riddled with controversy, multiple charges, charged with rape, he was charged with gun possession, robbery, all the good stuff. He keeps being put down, but he always gets back up, and I think Kodak Black's a good symbol for the album. Kodak Black symbolizes the misguided youth in America growing up in those impoverished homes, doing dirty deeds to come up out the trenches, and then even with the money and fame, still falling back into his old ways. But Kendrick, I guess, using Kodak as a narrator is showing that Kodak can even become something better, which they hope he is right now. After doing his last bit in prison, he's been staying clear. So hopefully Kodak is in a better mental space and it has broken his curses that the generations before him couldn't do. I think that's why I use Kodak Black as a narrator, because it is an odd fit. And to be honest, the song with him and Kendrick on it is not a good song, in my opinion. Kodak's verse really doesn't add nothing to it. But however, Kodak Black is a narrator album. I kind of got into it, and I also like, I think he had an interlude on Rich. He talked about himself, and he talked about what money could get you, but you also see that he's reflecting. So if you haven't listened to the album, go ahead and copy it, go ahead and stream it, buy it. Please buy it. You know, give that man his flowers, do what you got to do. But let me know what you think about Kodak Black narrating the album. And it's definitely a big nod for Kodak Black being on a big album like this. Probably one of the best selling hip hop albums of the year, most likely. Maybe of the decade when it's all said and done. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your man Chef from Off the Dome, signing out. Peace.